The fall and the life of Adam and Eve in the heart of Eden, where rivers sparkled like liquid glass and fruit hung heavy with promise. Adam and Eve lived in perfect harmony with their Creator. Morning walks with God were as natural as the sunrise, His presence filling the garden with light and laughter. Eve would gather flowers as Adam named the animals, and all of creation thrived in peace. But there was one command: of all the trees in the garden, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil was forbidden. Its fruit hung low, ripe, and glistening, yet untouched. God's warning was clear: in the day that you eat of it, you shall surely die. The life of Adam and Eve in ancient texts reveals the beauty of their days before the fall, how the sun never scorched, the rain never flooded, and even the animals moved with gentle grace. Angels would descend to teach them about heaven, and their hearts were pure, untouched by fear or shame. But the enemy, cunning and cloaked in deception, found his way into Eden. Disguised as a serpent, he approached Eve with a question that would echo through eternity. Did God really say? His words dripped with doubt, wrapping around her thoughts. He spoke of wisdom, of godlike knowledge, and with each whisper, the fruit seemed less like danger and more like destiny. Eve, her eyes fixed on the forbidden fruit, reached out. Her fingers brushed its smooth surface, and she took it into her hand. In that moment, time seemed to hold its breath. She bit into it, and the world trembled. Colors faded, the sky dimmed, and the harmony of Eden was shattered. She handed the fruit to Adam, who ate without a word. The life of Adam and Eve describes that instant vividly. The leaves of the trees withered, flowers closed their petals, and the beasts of the field hid from sight. For the first time, Adam and Eve felt naked and ashamed. They covered themselves with fig leaves, fragile and thin, as if they could hide from the eyes of the Almighty. God's voice, once warm and familiar, called out through the trees. "Where are you?" Trembling, Adam stepped forward, his voice heavy with regret. "I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." And so judgment came, not in wrath, but in sorrow. Eden was closed, its gates guarded by a flaming sword, and Adam and Eve were sent out into a world now touched by pain and toil. According to the life of Adam and Eve, they wept at the borders of Eden for 7 days, longing for the presence of God they once knew so intimately. But even in exile, hope lingered. God spoke of a Redeemer who would one day crush the serpent's head. A glimmer of light in the shadow of their loss, a promise that the story was not over. Adam tilled the soil with hands now blistered by labor, and Eve bore children in pain, but always with hope that redemption would come. And so the world turned on, with echoes of Eden still whispering through every tree.